Good morning and welcome to Cheryl. Welcome to Stamping and Crafting with Cheryl Diana. I nearly forgot. I'm Cheryl Diana, and today I'm going to show you how to make some very quick and easy birthday cards using the Bird's Eye View stamp set and the Simply Said stamp set. The Bird's Eye View stamp set carried over this year, and it is an absolutely adorable stamp set. And the Simply Said stamp set is on page 19 of the catalogue, and it is part of our mix and match step-by-step crafting, and it's basically got some lovely simple sentiments. So let's go and have a look at what I'm doing. So this is the Bird's Eye View stamp set, and it's got these cute little birds, some glasses. I think that's a monocle, but I'm not 100% sure. It's got some books, it's got a branch and some leaves. And the Simply Said stamp set has got let's celebrate, thinking of you, happy birthday, thanks, birthday wishes, yay, thank you, miss you, hello, and just a note. So it covers quite a few different occasions for you. So first I'm going to do a very simple card that you can do with any stamp sets you've got. I do forget about this really, but it's such a lovely effect. So I'm going to be using, I thought I'd use the Shy Shamrock card today. So I'm going to cut a matte layer, and it's going to be a first layer matte layer, which will be 10 centimeters by 14.3. So it's 5 mil, half a centimetre less than your card base, which is a basic white thick cardstock. So next I'm going to ink up my books, and I'm just going to check it should work same colour on the same colour. So I'm just going to stamp it and just double check it works. Yes. So you can colour stamp the same ink onto the same cardstock, and it's just slightly darker. Flora's just walked in the craft room, and I think Milo's behind the door. So I'm going to have my card this way, and all I'm going to do is just stamp, and I'm going to get a piece of scrap paper because I know I'm going to go over my pad again. Like so. Bring this over a bit. Let's go over a little bit more. Let's go. Try to work out where to have it. Just go there, and let's go there, and then let's go in the middle. Whoops. Let's go this way this time. I'm trying to do it randomly, and I am not good at doing random. I really, really struggle. So I'm trying to make it slightly different each bit. So a little bit on the end there. And then I'm going to go right at the bottom. So I'm building it up. And then I'm going to put some at the top. So I want one there. Oops. Ink on my hand again. One there. and one there. So this is a very quick and easy way to make a card. Hi Valerie, good morning. So this is basically the card made. So what we then do is we do a sentiment, and I decided as it's birthday I'm going to be using birthday wishes, and I've got a punch and I've forgotten the name of it, but it's the I think it's my new one. That's what I don't remember it. It is the one that comes with the labeled with love stamp set. So that's why I can't remember the name of the punch. So I'm going to using my little scrap. I need some white. I need. So I keep all my scraps in these receipt folders, and I've got one for every colour. But it's really good for all those scraps that you get. So I'm going to do it in the Shy Shamrock again, and let's just ink that up and stamp it there. And I hope I've left enough space. If not, just change it slightly. Or I have done. So just line it up. And punches are great because you don't have to have a die cutting machine or anything. You can just punch it out. So that's going to be my card. And this is such a simple card. Just grab some glue. So I'm going to glue it up. Let's fold my card in half. And score it. Where's my scorer? There's my scorer. Ow! I'm getting glue everywhere. Turn it round. And I think we should, they go that way. So just plonk that on there like so. Now I've got glue down this side, but you can get an adhesive eraser. And I've had mine ages, and it's literally like this. And you rub the glue and it goes sort of black and like that, and then you can get rid of it. So now we can either plonk this straight on there, or we can raise it up using our dimensionals. So I'm going to raise it up. At the moment I'm using up the scraps because we don't like to waste things. So let's just cut that there. Let's stick there. And then pop that there. And I've got one here I'll stick in the middle. And then we'll put a couple of bits on the end. Go like that. Because nobody's actually going to look under your sentiment just to see that you've used the same hexagonal dots or square dots or anything. Flora, what? Flora's licking my leg, which is very off-putting. Oh dear. She loves being with me in the craft room. She actually has a Stampin' Up box under my craft desk with a towel in it, and that's her little bed. So she's deciding whether she wants to go in it or not. But she loves being with me, so plonk that down there. And then I have got some in colour shimmer gems. Let's pop a couple of those onto the sentiment. Only because it's white. So I don't know if you can see the colours. Let me get a piece of white cardstock. That's better. So they shimmer and they've got sort of like a frosty look to them. So we've got the Petunia Pop. I forgot it. Pretty in Pink, and Summer Splash, Shy Shamrock, and Peach Pie. So I'm going to use some of the Shy Shamrock. So I'm going to get my Take Your Pick, which I do love with the putty end, and just lift them up. One there. One there. And we're going to have another one. Down there. And that is my first card. And it took about 10 minutes. Okay. So, right. The next one, we're going to layer it up. We're going to step it up slightly. So we're going to use, let's pick another colour. Let's use the Summer Splash. And I've already got, is that a proper card base? No, that's one of them. That's one I've been mucking about with. Right, I've already cut myself a card base. So this is this one. Let's get on the mat. So I want a matte layer. It's a bit big, but we can cut it down. And use the same matte layer again, so that'll be 14.3. Right. And we'll keep that scrap for a sentiment. Now, this time, I'm going to be using the little owl. Now, what colour shall we? Oh, Valerie, your two doggies, they are so cute. And I know they love being around your feet. Because they were around my feet when I came over, weren't they? Flora's just sitting in her box. Yeah, aren't you? Yes. So, we need to decide what colour we're going to do these. So, should we do the black? Or should I do grey? Because grey's nice because it's not as, I'll say dark as black, but it's not as, sharp. So we're using that one. Let's do the black. Now, I re-inked my Memento in the week, and it is very juicy now. Because I was trying to stamp, and it wasn't. So I'm going to be using the smallest bird, which I think looks like an owl. So again, we're going to stamp it. In fact, I'm going to stamp one in the middle. You'll see why later. And then I'm going to stamp in fact, I might just change my plan because I was going to stamp it all over, but this way, no, let's just stamp it all over. Right. So one little birdie here. And I'm using my Stampin' Pierce mat because I'm using a photo polymer stamp. Oops. And then it's just got that little bit of bounce to it. And let's just do the feet coming down. Come on. I'm talking to myself and the bird. Oh dear. there. And I'm going to do just a little one on either side. Right, so there's my bird. Then on a scrap piece, we finished using the scrap piece I had last week when we went, when I was doing the submarines. It's just there's a mark there, so let's just pop you there. Right, cover the ink up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to colour it in, and I'm going to be using the New In Colour Stampin' Right markers. Now, I love our New In Colours because they go so well together. And with our right markers, we have a brush tip, like so. If you focus, like so. And a bullet. Focus it. Come on, focus. And the bullet end. That's not going to focus very well. So I'm going to colour him in, and I'm going to do his wings summer splash. And literally, we can just colour it in. You can also get blends for these, and of course you can use the ink block. So now, if you love these colours but can't afford to get them all in one go, I am doing an In Colour Club this year, and details are on my website. But basically, you pay £45 a month, and you get the ink pad, the pen, the refill, which I've got, which is that one. You get the cardstock, designer series paper that matches it, and ribbon. And you get, there's 2 lots of gems. So you'll get 1 strip of the ones that I've just used and have. So whatever colour we're doing, you'll get 1 strip of these. Okay. And then 1 strip of the other ones. But it's a great way to get the in colours that spread over 5 months, and we'll do 1 colour a month. So for his body, I think for his face, I'm going to be using the peach pie. And these colours just go so well together. They do. Now, what colour? I know, Valerie. I've just put in the order for the paper share as well, and I am looking so forward to getting as a designer series papers from the catalogue any day now. Ready to share with my paper share people. So if you're interested in either the In Colour Club or the paper share, there's details on my website, and on my social media and that. So what colour body shall we have? Should we go for Petunia Pop or Pretty in Pink? What do you think? I'm thinking we'll go for the Petunia Pop. Because it's going to be really bright. And these colours, they just go so well together. They do. There we go. And then I'm going to use the Shy Shamrock just to do his beak. Shall we give him some glasses? Let's give him some glasses. So where have I put my stamps? I always lose everything on here, don't I? I had them. How can I lose stamp sets? Oh, because I put them on the shelf that way. I actually put them in a different place. That's why I lost them. Do you who else loses stuff when they're crafting? All right, Valerie. The blending pens and the ones I'm using now. The blending pens are alcohol based. So I haven't got those in colours yet. I'll just show you this one. So this is Bubble Bath, and you get a light and you get a dark one. And basically, can you move this up here? You can colour in an image like that. Alcohol means that it will dry really quickly, and then you can sort of do this one here and then go back and merge them, so you can actually see how it's look at this line, how it's blending in like that. And then the more you build it up, when did I last use blends? Blends are also ideal on ribbon as well, because if you don't have that coloured ribbon or baker's twine, you can cut. Let me just grab a piece of. Where's my white ribbon gone? Probably because it's out of stock. It's not around anymore. Right, let me get my oops. Let me get my white baker's twine out. I'm using a scrap of paper. So if I want it to match what I'm doing, I can either use the light or the dark, and literally colour your white ribbon or your baker's twine. Now I did use this with white markers for the in colours, and it did actually take ages to dry, but because I'm using the alcohol blends, it's coloured it in. So I've now got a Bubble Bath baker's twine, and it's such a brilliant idea because you don't have to get loads of extra bits and bobs. If you've got the blend, you can just use it. Now they used to do some lovely crinkle ribbon that I used to that I used to use a lot and colour in just to match my colour scheme. So that is a difference. These are water based. So what was I doing the other day? Ah, yes, I've got a blog going live tomorrow, and this is what I did use in the blends and the Layers of Love stamp set. But rather than masking it and then using the masks like I did here, I've actually coloured it in using the blends, and it mean. And now this is 3 different colours. This is my favourite colours, and I was building it up layer by layer to get different shades of that colour. But these are a lot cheaper, and you can do a lot with these as well. So here's my little bird. I'm going to cut now. Now I'm going to cut him out. Oh, we were going to put some glasses on him, weren't we? That's right. I didn't clean this stamp before. These are my brand new stamps. They only arrived Monday. So let's just stamp that. Put them on there. Oh, you are so cute. Oh, isn't he so cute? Now he's got glasses. He looks a wise owl, doesn't he? So I'm gonna fussy cut him out. I'm not decided yet if I'm going to keep his feet yet. But I'm going to cut close to the line. Because I'm going to do what is called spotlighting. Now you can do this with different, with stamped images. You can, next week I'll show you how to stamp it onto paper. And then, or cardstock, and build it up. So you're only just highlighting or you're spotlighting one particular element of your card. And it's great if you've got something that's got clothes on, because you can stamp the image onto the paper and then cut out the clothes, which should be something I will be doing for my tutorial next month, for my create with us tutorial, which my customers love getting when they place an order that's £45 or over. So Valerie, as you're in my both my clubs this month, you'll be getting it anyway. So that's another good reason to join my clubs. So let's cut his little feet there. I said I'm going to cut his feet off because that's just gonna. But you won't notice it so much. Right. Just get rid of that bit of white there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick him over like that. And it's as simple as that. And this is another technique I don't often do, but it is really effective. Okay, so let's put him on there. Isn't he cute? And we're having him on this card base, aren't we? Yeah. And then I'm just thinking, I'm going to use Happy Birthday. I am. Let's just take, where's my stamp set? Happy Birthday is here. That's the one I've used before. Right, now, which size is it? Take that size, doesn't it? Yeah. So I need to, because these are photopolymer, they do bend, and I want it to be straight, this one. So I'm just going to line it up on my grid. And then I have got, whoops, a scrap of white. This is where these scraps come in really well. And I've already practiced here to do another card. And I'm going to use the Summer Splash to stamp it. So I'm tying it in with the card base. And I got it on my fingers again. I'm going to start start a tally of how many times I get ink on my fingers while I'm doing a live. Because I seem to do it every single week. So let's pop that down there. Like so. And then we just trim that. Oops. That's not that. Do that. Let's trim a bit down that way. Cut that little bit off there. So that's in the middle. And then I'm going to have a piece of Summer Splash. Now this is one that got a bit bent when I was in when I was travelling back from Rotterdam. So I'm going to use this for my little layers and that. So I want a matte layer. Do 1.5 centimeters, so it's a little smidgy over. That I know was 6.5, so that'd be 7. So I go up by half a centimeter again. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't cut that wide enough. I thought that was 1 centimeter. No, need to cut it 2. That's fine. Let's use this then. That's fine because we can use that for something else. It was 7. Valerie's going yay because she's going to get some more tutorials. They are good. I do one which is for any order, which is a bunch of us demos that are part of the Tech for Stampers Academy, which is a group that have learnt how to build their own websites, and we have meetings and catch-ups, and if we're stuck on something, we have a meeting with the wonderful Louise Sims, who knows everything about web design, and she's brilliant. And then the other one, the Create With Us, that's a more in-depth tutorial. Whereas the Tech for Stampers Academy one are very simple cards because we only have a page of A4 to write up our instructions on. But the other one we can have as many pages as we like, and have as many photos and everything. So I'm just going to stick this on here onto my card base. He is so cute. And then I'm going to mount this one using my dimensions. I'll go on the ends. No, I have to cut it a bit smaller. Put that there. So which is your favourite ink colour, Valerie? I can't decide yet on mine. Right, that's one sheet of dimensionals all used up. So we're going to pop that one. I highlight my sentiments this side. And there is a second card. But he is so cute. Right, my next card that one. I've got 6 card designs on my camera stand. So we're going to be using these 2 next week as well. I'm just trying to show you the different types of cards you can do that are really simple but effective. So what was it? Oh yeah, that one. So I'm going to need a thick white card base. There's my thick white gone. Basic. Where do I put it? I got it out. It doesn't matter because I've still got a sheet here. No, I don't need that one. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's underneath the coloured cardstock. So I'm going to use another landscape one, which I pre-made because me too, Valerie. Me too. I love the lilac, lavender, and purples. And what is so nice about our colours is that they all go so well together. Fresh freesia. Did I do that one? No, I can't show you the one I did for the tutorial next month, but that's got pinks and purples and mauves in. Yeah, the fresh freesia goes with the Highland Heather with the gorgeous grape, and I'm pretty sure that the petunia pop will also go with them as well. But they are just lovely. So, right, that's 10.5. So what I need now is I need my ink colours. And this is what you can do with papers, with cardstock. Let's use a new page for that one. And a new sheet for that one. But it's also a great way to use up your scraps. It is. Because which I keep small strips in my receipt folders, and then I've got a cup mug on my desk that I put in my longer ones. But as I'm using the ink colours, I'm going to do it this way. So what I need to do is I'm going to go, just thinking, am I going, no, I have a basic white matte layer. Is that thick? I can't remember if that's thick or thin. I think that's thin. Just see. I've got ink bit on that one. So I'm going to cut a basic white matte layer because I want to be able to stick the strips onto it, but I don't want to leave a gap. Sometimes I'll do it on black and then I'll leave a gap, but I'm going to do it on white. So this is 10 centimeters this way. So I need to cut these to 10 centimeters as well. And then I've got 5 colours. I do it. That is not even numbers. Let's just do 2 centimeters wide. on that one. Right, this one I need to cut it at 10 because I need the length. And then 2. Whoops, that one. And this one, so I'm going to cut 2. No, let me cut it at a 10. So then whatever's left, I can make a matte layer out of. So let's just move those bits over there so I don't get them confused with my ones that I'm cutting now. Right, that should be enough. So then what I do is I sort of lay these roughly how I want it to go. Now I want to split up the Shy Shamrock and the Summer Splash because they are quite similar. Pink. No, I'm going to have the peachy one there. And that one. And that one. And then I'm going to go peachy, the Petunia Pop, Shy Shamrock. And I think I might just cut it down a bit. Let's just shift you up in the end. We might just trim off that little bit at the end. So I'm now going to stick them down. And I tend to stick these just like so. And I have to turn it this way to stick. So there. And using this glue means that if I'm not quite lined up, I can wiggle it a bit. Let's do this one. So, and this you can see how nice these cards do, and these colours do go together. Yeah. Yeah. I'm talking to myself again. Yeah, so use the Pretty in Pink. I do love how these go together. Stampin' Up's really good at being able to get the colours to and just to go together. Even last year's ones that were quite muddy colours, and they still went really well together. Really, that one I need. The Shy Shamrock one. Oops. Flora's disappeared. Put that there. Now I'm just going to trim off that little end. Oops. What I have to do is cut this end off first. Because I can't line it up. There we go. And I'll just trim this off here. Like so. And there we have a nice colourful matte layer, which we can then stick onto here. I'm going to just turn that over. No, I'm gonna cut a new one out. Because that smudge is annoying me. So I'm going to score it at 10.5. And cut at 14.85, but you can cut at 14.9 if it's easier for you. But I was told that when I first started to make cards, and I can't change it because it's in my head. Right, where is my Lego bone folder? And you do need to do it on a flat surface because then it goes down. So let's just pop that. Make sure we get it the right way up. Oh, I've done it that way. We'll do a 10th fold. In fact, I'm going to just trim just the little smidges here. It's better. And just trim along here because it actually looks like that there is a wobbly line. You know, I'm having to hold it up close to my eyes to actually see where the little bit is. That's better. Let's pop that. So I'm going to pop that on there. Like so. Should we have it going this way? Let's have it going this way for a change. Yeah. Now, I'm going to do a bird with the branch. So, with my little piece of basic white, I'm going to. Where's my little bird? Here's my little bird. Here's my branch. Now, with the photopolymer ones, you can bend them. So this would normally be like that. Just be quite straight, but I want to bend it slightly because tree branches don't go straight. So I've bent it slightly. So I'm going to stamp that, and I think I'm going to use the basic beige. Oh, it's new. This is a lovely colour, and it looks really, really good. I'm going to have my branch going. Let's do it sideways. Oh. More ink on my fingers. Right, turn that. Right. I'm going to have it. This I was turning around, wasn't it? So I'm going to have my branch going. Let's just ink it a bit more. Going this way, like so. Am I? No, let's just change it slightly. So I'm going to have it. Where's my bit? I'm actually going to do it so I punch it out. Using the circle. So I'm going to go like that. Let's do it again because I missed a bit, and I don't have. There's no right marker for the basic and beige, which means I can't touch up where where I haven't stamped it properly. Right. I've still done that wrong. Right. I want you, branch. I want you there. Right. And then I want my little owl. Let's do a different bird. Where's my stamp set gone? Oh dear. I'm okay with things I put away, but it's on that side there. So I think I'm going to use this little bird here. So, which is this one here. Okay, so let's have another block. Let's give this one a quick clean because I haven't used it before. And I'm going to stamp that one in. Let's do it in the basic beige again because I want to colour it. So I want you to, oh dear, this may not work. Might have to do it here. Now, using, let's just see how much of the stamped image I can get in there, and that's not big enough. No, not quite gonna. Would help if I used the big circle punch and not the middle size one. Right. Let's move down a bit. That will do. So that's going to go onto my card base. Let's colour him in. So let's colour him in. I'm going to use pumpkin pie for his nose. Then I'm going to use Shy Shamrock for his wings. We'll do stripes. I'll use the bullet end because I can draw better with it. I'll have some in his tail. And then I'm going to use the Summer Splash. I know this is in colour, but I think they will actually show up differently. Or maybe not. Maybe it will just be. Oh, it is. It's very subtle. You can just see it's very, very subtle. Now, by using the basic beige, you can't see where I've stamped it. Just add a bit more of the green to that. There we go. And I'm going to have a pink upper body, and I'm going to use the brush end for that. Just colour him in. And then using the Petunia Pop. like so. Colour him in. And then I want the brown branch, so I'm going to use the aqua painter like we have used before. Oops. Knocking things off. So just squidge it. It should give you a little dollop there of ink. I'm just going to just put this in. So I'm not going to use too much water because I want it to be a branch, and branches are never a solid colour. So if I do it this way, I'm getting different tones. Like so. A little bit more. Right, there we go, that's fine. Now he just needs, let's just clean that off. Now he needs a bit of definition, so using my black white marker, just going to do his eye. It's better. And then with his feet. And then I'm going to just do, am I? No, I'm just going to leave it like that, I think. So that's my little bird. And I'm going to do a sentiment. So I'm going to use this one again. And I'm going to, let's just clean that one. Where's my happy birthday? Where's that? There. Just going to clean it off. Because something else you can do with your white markers is you can use them on your stamps. So I'm going to go with the Shy Shamrock and the Petunia Pop. And I'm going to do I'm going to do birthday. In the Petunia Pop. And the happy in the, so brush end will do it better. Yeah, brush end will do it better. I think if I coloured it all in. They're both just as good as each other, but I think I'll probably damage my brush end. Then we have to huff, and then we can stamp it. Whoops. Like so. Now I need to line that up better. So I'm going to use it. It's like slightly bigger piece because I've run it out of the smaller bit, and it wasn't lined up very well. But you'll very rarely find me stamping straight onto a stamp of the sentiment, because I have trouble lining it up, and I prefer doing a matte layer or just putting the sentiment on it, because if I do make a mistake like that and I'd stamp it on the card, then it would have spoilt it. But if I do it this way, only you know that I've made that mistake, like so. The person getting the card doesn't know. So that is a really easy thing to do if you do struggle. I just need a smidgen off of that. It's so pretty. So I'm going to stick these down. And in fact, what I am going to do is I'm going to use black. What I like doing is adding a stitching to anything that looks a little bit needs something else with it. So I'm just going to add some little stitches, some face stitches it's called. Just around it. See, had it fitted the smaller one, I probably would have added another circle around it. But that just pops it slightly. And then I'm going to do the same on the sentiment. Because I don't want to have a matte layer, because I'm using the coloured card instead. Now, if you wanted to do this slightly different, you could then, before you stick this down, run it through a embossing folder. That'll give it texture. There we go. So that just pops it slightly. And then I'm just going to stick these ones down. Now let's dimensional it again. We will. So add some of these around it. Pop him. I want that to go there, so I'm going to pop him. Yeah, that's fine. Come. Let's pop him. He's popped. And then this one. Yeah, we'll do that as well. We'll pop that, but we'll do it slightly over the bottom bit. And then I'll add a blob of glue this end so it sticks. Come on, just give it a little shake and it'll come out. Let's just, I've got a little bit, so just cut a little bit of dimensional to go on that bottom bit. Do I need, let me just check if I need it. Yeah, I do need it, just to pop that little bit there. So we'll pop that like so. And there is our third card. So we get the cards together. So we have done using the lovely Inkolours. Remember, there is an Inkolour club running sign-ups until the end of the month, and the Papershare one. So our first card, we stamped the same colour ink onto the colour matte layer, simple birthday greeting, punch shape for the sentiment, and then some gems. The second card, we coloured. We stamped the owl all over it, the bird all over it. Stamped one separately, coloured it in, cut it out, stuck it on, and then added the sentiment. And this one, I just realised we need some bling on it. So this one, we cut strips of our coloured card, stamped the bird using basic white, and then coloured it in using the stamping right markers, and then I've edged it in black stitching, and then I'm just going to add some gems. I think I'm going to go for a peach pie one. Put that there. We'll go for a blue one, and we'll just put that one there, and then we'll go for a tuning pop one. Come on, you don't want to come, do you? You're going to stick on that instead, aren't you? I've lost it. Oh. Go back there and then pick you up. That's it. And then we'll have a purple one there. So those are the 3 cards. So I'd like to say thank you for joining me today. Yes, Valerie, stitching really makes it pop. And I'll show you another card that I did. Sometimes, let me just change the camera over. Sometimes I will draw lines around it. That also works as well, as I have here. It just makes the card pop a bit more. So thank you for joining me again. Thank you, Valerie. The cards are really lovely. And they're so simple to do. So next week I will be doing another 3, which are slightly more stepped up, more complicated, but they're still easy to do because they're not a fun fold or anything. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I can help you. As if you want if you want inspiration, my blog, tutorials, my retired project, or any of the other things, then have a look at my website. So until next week, keep stamping and crafting. Bye.